Hi, in this class we are going to see how to bind the Aari needle. For binding the Aari needle, you need cutter or scissor, fabric glue and different color threads. Why I am having different color thread is, so here we are going to have different sizes of needle, okay? See here, 3 size of needle. This is, okay, once again. Number 1, this is number 1 which is used for the single thread, okay? This is number 2 which is used for double thread, and this is number 3. You can see it will be thick, which is used for zari thread, and also if you want to handle more than 3 threads you can use this hook. So we need 3 different sizes of hook needle for making the Aari chain stitch. So we have to bind a thread on the Aari needle. Only then you'll get the gripness here for making the Aari very neat and smooth. So for binding the thread on the Aari needle, I have taken the different colors, because you should know every time you can't just take and see the hook and take it, right? So when you bind it with a different color, easily you can just take the single thread needle, double thread needle and multi-color thread, multi strands of threads needle. So that's why I have taken different colors of thread. So now I'll show you for one needle how to bind the thread, and after that I'll bind all my needles and I'll show you. So for binding the thread, either you can take piping thread, single strand. If you're not having piping thread, you can use like this sewing thread. Take 4 strands, okay? So you might have a doubt, piping thread will be in white color. How we will differentiate each needle? After making the piping thread, after binding the piping thread, just paint it on the thread, or you can just give a color sellotape on the end of the, just color thread on end of the needle, or you can just give a sketch mark to identify the needle sizes. So I am taking 4 strands of thread like this. Okay, place it like this. Take the glue, little, not more, little, okay, just little, like this. Just rub it all over. Take the thread. So let's see how to rotate this. Start from the bottom, 2-3 times rotate it. After that, just rotate your needle by closing the thread like this. See, I'm holding the thread, rotating the needle, so it will rotate and bind very neat and nicely. It will rotate. See, you should not overdo the thread on needle also, because if you overdo, what happens, the thread the needle should be slim and sleek to make it very effortlessly the Aari work. Okay, that's very important. If you overdo the thickness of the thread, it will not be comfortable. You'll get immediately hand pain when you do the Aari work. So make sure that the binding is not too thick. That's very important. That's why I am teaching this. It's a simple thing you might think, but the needle should be slim and sleek. That's very important. That's why I thought I can share this tip in the video. So don't worry if the thread got over. Just apply the glue here and take 4 strands again. Start rotating. So just cut it here. So the needle is binded completely. In between, the thread is like this, right? Just rotate and apply the glue over that like this. Okay, and leave it around 2 hours without disturbing, so the thread will settle on the needle nicely. So in the end also you have to do the same thing. Apply the glue like this. Okay, so this is how you have to bind the thread in the needle. So once it got dried, if anything extra, you can just trim off that. See here, 5 different needles. I'll tell the purpose of the needle. So here the Zardosi needle with long, okay, you can see this is very long, right, which is used for Zadi Kora. Spring is there, right? For that we use this. And one more Zardosi needle which will not be too long, little lengthier, and with thickness it will be there. This is used for beads. And this 3 needle is Aari needle for thread work. So in the beginning itself I have told the purpose of this needle. So this is my 5 different color needles for Aari Zardosi. Thank you.